Hey everyone, welcome to Nutrihunt, where we discover the healthiest destinations and the locations that they are in. I'm your host, Justin Allen, and I'm with my good Polish friend, Dylan over here.
Hey everyone.
We're here in Altadena, California, which is just north of Pasadena. Today, we're gonna go on the Echo Mountain hike, also known as the San Merrill hiking trail. Dylan, are you familiar with this hike?
Yeah, I've actually been on this hike a couple times. Once was with you.
That's right.
When we went to see the sunset. And the other time was with my dog, Honey.
Okay.
And normally I do bring my dog on my hikes, but today's just a little bit too hot for that.
It's a little bit too hot today. I mean, it's springtime, it's 90 degrees.
90.
Did not plan for that. However, that's okay. So we're just gonna go hiking today, get some beautiful views of downtown LA, and then go get some delicious vegan food afterwards. How does that sound?
That sounds amazing.
Let's go. As you can see, we made it to the top, just barely though. We have beautiful views of various cities. We got downtown LA here, we got Altadena, Pasadena, La Cañada, some Glendale, Burbank, Santa Monica, Beverly Hills. To my right, we have all San Bernardino County, it seems like. Dylan, how are you feeling?
I'm a bit tired. It was a really hot and long, steep trek up this mountain.
Yeah, I think the 90 to 100 degree weather did not help us.
No.
You live here in Pasadena, correct?
Yes.
And you've been living here for quite a while. What would you like to share with us about your experiences in Pasadena?
I actually really like the area. It's really centrally located. It's like 10-15 minutes to downtown LA. It's also maybe 20 minutes to these mountains. And in all honesty, if it wasn't so close to these mountains, I wouldn't hike as often as I do.
That's a good thing, right? The St. Gabriels are encouraging you to get outside more.
Yes, get outside and exercise.
That's awesome. Being a vegetarian, Dylan, would you say that there are a lot of options for you in the Pasadena area?
Oh yeah. Oh, there's tons. There's lots of Indian, there's Himalayan, there's Thai, loads of different options, and there's plenty of vegan options too.
Speaking of vegan options, I think we're gonna go check out one right now, right?
Right, Real Food Daily, one of my favorite restaurants in Pasadena.
Awesome. We definitely worked up an appetite, so let's go replenish ourselves. How does that sound?
Sounds great.
All right, let's go. So we're here with ADALINE, the owner of Real Food Daily. ADALINE, would you like to share with us a little bit of history of your restaurant?
Absolutely. So it's a pretty long history. We were like the first vegan restaurant in LA. It started in 1998 in Santa Monica.
Awesome.
Since then, I took over about 4.5 years ago and just kind of made it my own, bringing in a lot of new options, making it a lot more accessible to everyone, not just people who want to eat macrobiotic.
And checking over the menu, it does seem like you have quite a wide array of options for people to come and try, you know, if they're trying veganism, if they are vegan, if they are vegetarian.
I would definitely say so. We have a really diverse customer base. We have people who eat meat, people who just, want to eat healthy most of the time, vegans, everybody. So we have stuff like the Impossible Burger, which is obviously not organic, but it's more of a transition food.
Of course.
You can get that, or you can go all the way up to our super healthy bowls. Everything's organic, really healthy salad. So the options are there for sure. You can all come as a group and everyone will be happy.
There it is. This location's in Pasadena, Altadena area. How's the community around here?
It's so great. I have such great regulars. I'm really, really blessed on that front. I live in Hollywood, so it's just like a really nice difference to come here where it's clean. People are like family oriented and just very chill, good vibes. breaks up my week. I do love West Hollywood too, so don't get me wrong.
Right.
West Hollywood people, that's fun for me. But you know, it's a nice little break because I live over there.
Of course, and it's like two ends of the spectrum, right? You got the hustle and bustle of West Hollywood and the kind of the chill, relaxing vibes over here in Pasadena,
Yes.
right?
Unless you come on a Sunday, because then there's no chill. We're very busy.
No chill with the bottomless mimosas.
Yes.
In moderation, people, all right?
Of course. We will cut you off.
Yep. Did the community help you guys a lot during the pandemic?
Oh my gosh, so much. I'm really grateful. You know, we did have the benefit of already doing a lot of takeout. So,
Okay.
you know, you can come get takeouts very quick, great experience. So that really helped us.
So it's a family-ran business. You've shared with us for the past, what would you say? You said 4.5 years.
Yeah, so as long as we've, you know, owned it, it's been family run. I've been
Awesome.
here every day, pretty much.
As restaurant owners are.
Yes.
Like, they have to be.
Of course. But yeah, it's, you know, me and my dad, and then my fiance works really closely with me. We basically run all the stores, and then my brother-in-law works with us. So tight-knit family group.
There you go. Well, you're doing something right,
Thank
which
you.
is awesome. And so you have the location here in Pasadena, you have the location in West Hollywood you shared with us, as well as LAX.
Yes, so we're in Terminal 4, so you do have to be a ticketed passenger.
Yeah.
But you know, fly into LA, eat real food daily,
There you go.
leave the airport, eat real food daily. I mean,
Right.
it's a win-win.
I mean, you're just gonna have real food daily the whole time you're here.
That's why daily is in the name.
Exactly.
It was not an
There it is. You were sharing with us about the wide array of options on your menu. Can we go check out some of those options?
Let's do it.
All right. Here we have the real food salad, which is one of the most popular dishes at your restaurant. Can you please give us a little bit of detail of how it's prepared?
Yeah, of course. So we always start with this organic romaine and kale mixture. On the bottom, we top that with some roasted sweet potatoes, quinoa. We toast some pumpkin seeds that are a little spiced. We make a macadamia parmesan crumble that's amazing on there. We have garbanzo beans, avocado, and really the star of the show is the almond shallot vinaigrette, which, you know, is so amazing. People buy it by the pint.
That's impressive. Sounds pretty good.
So I thought I needed.
Here we have what I believe is one of the healthiest items you can get at your restaurant, the Build Your Basic Bowl. And today we're gonna have the grilled tofu, we're gonna have the lentils, the quinoa, the sweet potatoes, as well as the daily vegetables. Can you please go into detail about how your bowls are prepared?
Sure. So just like everything else on the menu, we make everything from scratch every day. So these you can really build your own, tailor it to your own personal taste.
Great.
We have different sections. You can get a protein, beans, grains, veggies, and you know, certain things really change daily, hence the name Real Food Daily. Like the greens, the vegetables, the lentils, we have different varieties every single day, so you'll never get bored.
Awesome. You were sharing with me that your daily vegetables are different every day.
Yes.
So today, what are we gonna have?
So we always have broccoli and carrots, and then we mix in 2 different vegetables and make it like a rainbow, because it's really important to eat the rainbow. So today we have the broccoli, the carrots, a yellow squash, and a butternut squash.
Ooh, that sounds pretty delicious. So then we're gonna top it off with some house tahini as well as a lime cilantro.
Yes, those are 2 of the most popular sauces. You can't go wrong.
Here we have one of the most popular dishes at Real Food Daily, the Real Food Salad. This thing just has a bomb of nutrients. We have a lot of lean protein in here, a lot of fiber, a lot of complex carbohydrates, a lot of those healthy fats. We're gonna top it off with some grilled tofu to just add a little bit more lean protein. Dylan, how does it look?
I think it looks phenomenal. It's got an abundance of colors. It's super well-rounded with your greens, your healthy fats, your protein, your starches. And what I like a lot actually is that they use macadamia nuts for the Parmesan, because most often you find in Parmesan recipes that are vegan, you use cashews.
Awesome, man. That's something I didn't know. And you being a practicing vegetarian, something different that Real Food Daily provides.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. Can we eat it now?
Soon. We were talking about how this dish has just a bomb of nutrients. This dish is very, very high in copper, vitamin B6, zinc, and potassium. Copper is used for connective tissue synthesis. Vitamin B6 is part of more than 100, yes, more than 100 enzyme reactions involved in metabolism. It's also high in zinc, which our body uses to make proteins and DNA. And lastly, this is high in potassium, which helps with proper kidney and heart function.
Normally when I think of potassium, I think of bananas. Where's the potassium in this?
Funny you ask. Potassium is going to be very high in the sweet potatoes, And if you actually have a cup of sweet potatoes versus a cup of bananas, you're gonna get much more potassium from the sweet potatoes or regular potatoes than you would from the bananas. Okay, Hasty Pants, you ready to dig in?
Oh yeah.
Let's have you do the honors. So you gotta get some of that romaine lettuce in there. Whoops. Gotta give you some tofu.
The whole avocado.
Yeah, the whole avocado. There we go. We got that almond shallot dressing that they have. Their house dressing, which is pretty awesome. Wow. This is so refreshing. This is so refreshing. How do you feel?
I normally don't like salads.
Interesting.
I don't tend to order them. I don't make them very often. This is actually really good though, because I think it has, you know, it has the cooked sweet potato, it has the chickpeas, so it has a lot of those filling, more
filling additions.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I could definitely understand why this is the most popular dish here. Here we have what I believe is one of the healthiest items you can get at the restaurant. It's the Build Your Bowl. Our bowl is built with grilled tofu, sweet potato, some quinoa, we got some lentils up in here, and lastly we have the daily vegetables. And for our sauces we have the house tahini and the lime cilantro. Dylan, have you had anything like this before?
Yeah, build your own bowls are kind of common in vegan restaurants and healthy restaurants. So it's really nice to have these macro bowls like this.
Right, and ADALINE shared with us that the macro bowls were kind of a staple for them in the beginning of the restaurant's inception, but they've kind of evolved with other options that you can get within the bowls.
Right, so you can get all different kinds of taste in these bowls.
In this we have fiber, we have iron, we have thiamine, and we have biotin. Fiber significantly assists with digestion. Iron is used to make proteins in red blood cells that transport oxygen from our lungs to all the parts of our body. Thiamine plays a role in the conduction of nerve signals. And lastly, biotin is important for our hair and nail health.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Normally I think of biotin in supplement form. I've never thought to wonder where it comes from in real life.
Real life.
Where can we get the biotin in this meal?
Similar to what we discussed in the real food salad with the potassium, you're gonna get that biotin from the sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are a powerhouse of nutrients, people.
And what is thiamine?
Thiamine is also known as vitamin B1, and that thiamine is gonna be found in those lentils. Also, another fun fact is that you're gonna get the highest ratio of protein and fiber from the lentils. And that's why we have it in our bowl. I see you scoping this out. You ready?
Absolutely.
Sounds great. All right, ladies first. No, I want that one.
No.
Lentils, people. Lentils. Get them. Gotta get your carrots though, because we didn't talk about vitamin A, but vitamin A is high in carrots. And that's good for these eyes. How was it?
Very good.
That's good. Woo! Oh man, those sauces have a kick.
Yeah, the sauces are really good.
Yeah, I understand why they're the most popular. I taste health, just pure goodness with every bite with those lentils. Oh man.
Doesn't health taste good?
Health tastes fantastic, people.
The sauces are amazing. They're the different textures. Everything just goes really well together.
I definitely agree. And that's why we built this type of bowl today.
You made a good choice.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Here we have Nathan, who's a regular patron at Real Food Daily. Nathan, would you like to share with us a little bit about your experiences with the restaurant?
Yeah, I really like it. It's been a place I've been going to since it was in Santa Monica, and that was the first time I was exposed to it. And when I moved to Pasadena, I was really happy about that.
It kind of got away from the hustle and bustle of Santa Monica, West Hollywood area.
Yeah, so well, I guess there's a lot of history of like healthy food in Santa Monica, so it's good when it came out to San Gabriel Valley.
Right, yeah, so it kind of expanded, right? You know, so they're located here in Pasadena, but they're also located in West Hollywood right now.
Hollywood, yeah,
and then they even have a location in LAX.
Yeah, which is great because there's not a lot of healthy food at LAX.
I definitely agree with that. But having a lot of good, healthy, delicious vegan food is pretty rare at the airport, right?
Yeah, and all airports. I mean, I think generally, there's a lot of like processed food at airports.
What do you usually get here?
I pretty much consistently get the Mediterranean salad. It's a really good dish. It's really nutrient dense, lots of ingredients, which I really like.
You were sharing with me that it's very hard to find like a Mediterranean salad like this.
I mean, surprisingly, I find like a good salad is actually quite hard to find.
Yeah.
Like if you like a lot of ingredients and something that really feels substantial, it's hard to find a really good salad, and this is one of the best.
How long have you been vegan?
About 8 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. And you were sharing with me that it's a little bit more easier to find options now.
It's a lot easier now than I think it was when I started, but I mean, for those that were doing it before me, they really went through it with the powdered milks and everything.
Yeah, I know the options were pretty limited back then, but places like Real Food Daily, they're incorporating a lot more options for practicing vegans, even people like me who isn't a practicing vegan.
Yeah, and I think that's important. I think there's a lot of people who are actually doing plant-based like for one day, and I think if you look at that from an impact in the environment or on any cause that you might be interested in about being vegan, if you could get everybody to be vegan once a week, it would be incredibly impactful on the environment.
Nathan, thank you so much for your time, man.
Yeah, cheers.
Appreciate you. Dylan, how'd you like the dishes?
I thought they were pretty good. I've been here a few times and they're not what I have normally chosen. Normally I choose the breakfast burrito.
I, for one, am going to add those 2 items to my repertoire of coming here. Are you going to do the same?
Maybe the bowl, not so much the salad. I'm still not a salad person.
And that's okay. That's okay. You don't have to be a salad person to be a vegan, to be a vegetarian, or to follow plant-based food consumption. How'd you feel after eating here?
I felt really nourished, especially after that strenuous hike.
That was pretty brutal, but it definitely worked up an appetite to come eat here.
Yeah, good choice.
To get plant-based food, super delicious, a lot of options here. And research has shown if you do consume more plant-based foods, it's more beneficial and sustainable for the environment because it requires less resources than animal-derived foods. It also can potentially decrease the risk of metabolic syndrome, which comprises heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and stroke. And lastly, if you consume more plant-based foods, you're gonna increase your fiber intake, which is really good for that booty. So if you're ever in the Pasadena area, please come check out Real Food Daily. Remember, you can't OD on veggies. See you next time on Nutrihunt.